Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be discussing about the topic of the much awaited Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act 2024. So as of now in India, the aspirants or the students are under a huge trauma with regard to the integrity of the examinations being compromised and unfair means are being used by the people. So there was a dire need which was felt that there should be an act with regard to the unfair means that are being used when the examinations are being held and the public examinations are being held, because that public examination which is being compromised affects the lives of lakhs and lakhs of students. So in recent past we have seen that the NEET UG examination was cancelled, then UGC NET examination was cancelled, and if we look at the past year, then many other examinations with regard to the state services were also cancelled because of the unfair means being used or because of the integrity of the examinations was not maintained. And with this comes the point that all over India we do not have an act or we do not have the legal backing that the unfair means can be stopped, and this was considered one of the reasons that why the people were going all out and was using unfair means, and as a result the aspirants who are honestly hardworking and are preparing for the examination, they have to pay the price. As of now the examinations with regard to NEET, NET and all others, more than 40-50 lakh students hard work and attempts are at stake, and with this now the government has notified the Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act 2024, and this was the much awaited act and the notification was being waited by people. So let's discuss the points of discussion. First we'll be looking at the news, then unfair means in an examination. So what do you mean by the unfair means, and then what are the punishments with regard to it, and in the end prelims practice question. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, that is Polity section Acts. So becomes very important from both prelims and mains perspective, and specifically from mains perspective, because this is the talk of the nation as of now, and this is what is affecting the lives of so many people, not only the aspirants but the families of those aspirants also. So the news talks about Centre notifies anti-cheating law amid paper leak row. So the anti-cheating law has been notified. So the Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act, it has been notified. So earlier it was just law, but now it has become an act. It means it has got the legal backing. And the aim of the act was to prevent unfair means in the public examination system. So whatever the unfair means which are used by the people, to stop that unfair means so that the examinations, the public examinations can be conducted with fairness, with transparency. And then the recent controversies regarding the NEET UG 2024 and the cancellation of the UGC NET public examinations have come under increased scrutiny, because the papers are being leaked, unfair means are being used, and also the impact that these kind of paper leaks or unfair means used by people can have on the mental health of the students who are preparing for it. So this plays a very important role that a legal backing needs to be given. And the aim of the act is to prevent unfair means in order to bring greater transparency, fairness and credibility to the public examination system. As of now, the events that have taken place and the measures that has been used by people to play with the integrity of the examination, the credibility of the public examination is at stake, and the credibility of the public examination needs to be maintained so that the people do not lose faith in the system. Then comes unfair means in an examination. So what do you understand by the term unfair means? So what is the meaning of the term unfair means? That these actions will be considered unfair. So the actions that will be considered unfair are these actions like leakage of question papers or answer keys. Question paper and answer key leakage. Second, unauthorized access to question paper or OMR sheets. So anyone who does not have the authority is seen checking the question papers or the OMR sheets. Then unauthorized persons providing solutions during the examination. Assisting candidates directly or indirectly through unfair means, like for example using Bluetooth or any electronic gadget or item. Tampering with documents used for shortlisting or ranking candidates. Then tampering with computer systems or networks. Then creating fake websites. Then conducting fake exams and issues fake admit cards or offer letters. So these are the unfair means under the act, and out of all these, the unfair means which is mostly used is leakage of question paper or answer key, and then unauthorized access to question paper or answer keys. And in the NET UG examination or the NEET UG examination, we have seen that the NET UG examination has been given to the CBI, that is CBI, and it will be looking under it. And the NEET UG examination, certain new developments are being done, and it has been talked about with regard to the organized crime, and there are many new developments which are taken with regard to the organized crime, and also that the people involved in the leakage of the paper are being arrested, and there are more things which are coming with each passing day. Then now what is the punishment with regard to the act? So that is, if a person committing the offense, so if a person commits the offense, so there is 3 to 5 year imprisonment, and the fine will be of up to 10 lakh. Then service provider. Service provider means that the third party who is providing the service. Like for example, someone has got the contract to conduct the examination, or someone has got the contract to print question paper of the examination. So if those service providers are being found indulged in unfair means, then 4 years bar from conducting exams. For 4 years the service provider will not be able to conduct the examination, and the fine will be of up to ₹1 crore. Then persons involved in organized crime. When we talk about organized crime, it means a planned crime. It means a crime which has been done with planning, the crime which is being done and there is no boundaries for it, and it affects the lives of many people, and it is done on a larger scale. So persons involved in organized crime, 5 to 10 years imprisonment and the fine up to ₹1 crore. Then institution involved in organized crime, so forfeiture of the property and whatever the amount that has been spent with regard to conducting the examination, that amount needs to be repaid. Then if any director, senior management or person in charge of service provider will be seen indulged in unfair practices, then 3 to 10 years of imprisonment and the fine of up to ₹1 crore. Then all offense, so these are the punishments. So these are the punishments with regard to person committing the offense, service provider, persons involved in organized crime, institution involved in organized crime, or any senior management person of the service provider. And if any of it will be caught, then all these offenses are cognizable, non-bailable and non-compoundable. Non-bailable means if any person will be caught, then the bail will not be granted. Cognizable and non-compoundable. Cognizable and non-compoundable, it means that first of all the police can arrest the person, and without any warrant, if the police will find or the designated authority will find that the person is involved in a crime and they have sufficient proof, and they also think that in future anything can be done, so that can also be done. And then Non-compoundable, if means that if any kind of complaint has been registered, that complaint will not be taken back. So once it has been done, it cannot be taken back. So this talks about, these clauses talks about that how serious the offense is, that it is cognizable, non-bailable and non-compoundable. Then it also empowers the central government to refer any case under the act to a central investigating agency, and as of now CBI is looking into the case of NET UGC paper leak. So this was about the act, and in the end a prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. Under the Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act 2024, the service provider, if caught, will have to pay a fine of, service provider, up to 50 lakh, up to 1 crore, up to 10 lakh, or none of the above. So give me the answer in the comment section, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.